3, 2, 1. You're on. Hello? Yes, I knew I was on at 3. But anyway, there's only me here, so there's got to be somebody to press that, and that somebody is me. Anyway, I must apologise for not being here yesterday. I'm only just back from a flying visit to LA. You wouldn't believe it. I got a call from Steven. He's producing a new film. Steven? Oh, sorry, Spielberg, yes. He's producing a new film, and he rang me and he wanted some ideas. And so it's difficult sometimes when you're on the phone and somebody wants to just hear your ideas instantly. So I said, well, I can't think of anything at this moment, Stephen. He said, right, no worries. He said, I'll call Heathrow now. He said, I'll get a flight booked for you. Get yourself over here and we'll have a jolly good time discussing it in the boardroom. So that was it. So I was off. I had one case because he didn't book me any hold. I mean, I was only going overnight, but you know, you need to be prepared with shoes, etc. Anyway, so I was there with just my hand luggage. I had to zoom off down to Heathrow in time to get this flight. And to say I'm jet lagged, well, that's just an understatement. I feel like my eyes are somewhere down in my boots, even though I'm wearing... Can I do this? Oh, yes! Although my leg wasn't straight. Slippers! And I think you've seen them before. Anyway, digressing, drifting. So I got the plane, no problem. Managed to sleep on the plane. And of course, I'm still in LA time and 12 hours behind. And of course here, it's glorious blue sky and a wonderful Friday afternoon. Just. Yes, just. So anyway, so I arrived, we had a lovely lunch and we started bandying about ideas, and he was telling me the film that he's making, it's a medieval period musical set in outer space in 2018, the 16th time around, which obviously led me to burst into love is lovelier the 16th time around. Love is lovelier with both feet on terra firma and not outer space. He thought that was an okay idea, but then anyway, we carried on talking, and then we were talking about other films that have, you know, been famous for many years now. And we started with Mary Poppins, and we talked about it and said, you know, what it was about, this nanny, and she's full of knowledge and medical advice, and she knows everything, this nanny. And I said, well, maybe she should have been called Mary, or the film should have been called Mary Pippins Cox. Well, he didn't like that. He said, can you explain that, nanny vlog? And I said, well, yes, because of the medical connection with the nanny, and an apple a day keeps the doctor away, Mary Pippins Cox. Anyway, it doesn't quite have the same ring, and I did acknowledge that. I took that on board. And then, of course, there was the famous film that I went to see when I was about 14. I think it was, did they used to call them X then? I think they used to call them X, or it was not for me anyway at that age, but me and a group of school friends went. And it was to see Night of the Living Dead. Oh! And if that could have been called something like Night of the Glamorous, that would have been right up my street. Night of the Glamorous. But anyway, it wasn't, and I can't imagine any ghouls being glamorous. But anyway, and then of course there's the film, the famous film about the dog. No, not the Dalmatians. St. Bernard. Couldn't remember what he was then. That wasn't his name. His name was Beethoven. Now, why Beethoven? Why couldn't they call that dog Bon Jovi? Shot through the heart and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. I mean, Beethoven, he was full of fun, wasn't he? He wasn't a bit like... Anyway, so we talked it through, and then we had some more nibbles and afternoon tea, and I was conscious about having to get my flight back, and so we had to really come up with the title. And because it's medieval musical, Outer Space, 2018, the 16th time around, we thought about The Duchess. So we thought, right, title about The Duchess. The Duchess is right. And then we thought about replacing the word is and putting an apostrophe at the end of Duchess to make it the Duchess's right hand. And then we thought, maybe not long enough, the Duchess's right hand should have been left alone. Anyway, time was moving on. We didn't seem to be moving forward in a very speedy way. So Stephen and I shook hands with the right hand, and I left, got on the plane, and I'm back. He's just called me now to say thank you very much for your time, Nanny Vlog. I've decided to call it The Duchess. What can I say? That's it. Vlog today, excusing for no vlog yesterday, and I'm going now to get some sleep, but first of all I have to go out and get some cat food. Anyway, mundane, boring, but not for Flixie because she needs it. Bye, I shall see you soon. Bye bye.